Raising preliminary objection. Your lordship has asked them to. The point is, your lordship, maintainability of the appeal, your lordship, against an order, your lordship, framing charge, your lordship. Your lordship may kindly peruse the last order, your lordship.
Yes.
Lord.
You are referring to 6.5.
Lordship.
Okay.
And your lordship, they have filed it, your lordship, and on that occasion, I have prayed that apparently, your lordship, this is not maintainable, your lordship. And in that view of the matter, my prayer was, your lordship, to convert it to a criminal revision petition, which power always your lordship has.
I have no difficulty in converting it to the appropriate provisions under BNS or CRPC. So I have no objection. Let them convert it. But again, we will raise the issue of maintainability in that case also regarding the challenge of the order which was passed by the trial court.
That
issue will remain.
That liberty will always be with you.
Yes.
The maintainability of a matter
Yes, Lord.
is always one aspect which the other side can raise. But so far as this, he has considered that this appeal perhaps is not maintainable. There is no provision.
Lord.
So,
in view of the judgment of this honorable court.
We'll convert this into a revision.
Lord.
And we'll record your submission that you're.
And convert it to BNS or CRPC. That also we have a judgment.
We'll ask the registry to convert it in.
Because there is a judgment of the.
By following the judgment, can you hand over the judgment?
Yes, I have a copy. The division bench have considered there are contradictory views of various high courts, and this honorable court, the division bench of our high court, has clarified this.
Brother says it will be under the BNSS now.
Yes, sir. So whatever provisions of law will be applicable.
Okay. Please have your seat. Both the appeals will be same order.
Same order.
But my colleague will be here, Lord.
Yes, yes.
Item number 1.
Yes, we'll record your presence. What is your name? Your PPNI. You are assisting the senior counsel. Okay. Both these appeals have been preferred under section 21(1) of the National Investigation Agency Act 2008, challenging separate orders passed by the concerned learned NIA court, whereby charges have been framed. Full stop. These appeals, now after filing of the appeals, the aspect of maintainability was raised as to whether the act in question had provided for preferring such appeal. Full stop. On the aforesaid issue, the appeals were adjourned, and in the meantime, the respondent NI has filed a detailed affidavit in opposition, primarily raising the point of maintainability. Full stop. Para 3. We have heard 3. As Bothakur, learned counsel for the appellants in both the cases. Appellants, we have also heard Sri G. Saikia, learned senior counsel, assisted by Sri Satyanarayan, learned PPNI. Full stop. Para. 3. Bothakur, the learned counsel for the appellant, has fairly considered that in view of the judgments cited, the appeal may not be maintainable. Full stop. However, he prays that the appeal may be converted into a revision so that the remedy, the right to have a remedy is not, and so that the appellant herein is not left remediless to challenge the impugned orders. Full stop, para. Sri Saikya, the learned senior counsel, has submitted that he would have no objection for such conversion. Full stop. However, he reserves for a right to issue the aspect of maintainability on other grounds if such a conversion is allowed. Full stop. Para. On the issue as to whether such revision would be under the earlier CRPC or the present BNSS, the learned senior counsel, Sri Saikya, has referred a judgment, a recent judgment dated 11/11/2024, passed by a division bench of this court in criminal reference number 1 of 2024, wherein it has been clarified that such revision would be under the provisions of BNSS. Full stop, para. In view of the aforesaid discussion and the discussion, we are of the view that interest of justice would be served if the present appeals are converted into revisions. Full stop. As laid down in the judgment dated 11/11/2024, such revisions are to be registered under the BNSS. Full stop. It is clarified that the respondent and I would have all the liberty to raise any point, any preliminary point questioning the maintainability of such revision. Full stop. It is also made clear that while dismissing the appeal as not maintainable and converting the same to a revision under the BNSS, this court has not expressed any opinion on merits of on the inter se merits of the rival parties. Full stop. Appeals accordingly stand disposed of with the directions made above. Both.
Deeply obliged.
Citation, put the name of the cases. Okay.
My lord. So may I pray the item may be taken up after admission matter, my lord? $57, my lord.
How many admissions are there otherwise?
You see? Petition is there, my lord. List, my lord. 28
44.
and 30, my lord.
44.
My lord.
44 admissions are there.
My lord. After that, my pray that item may be taken up.
After that, how many orders? Will otherwise also, if you reach to 44, we'll reach to 56. It will not make any difference.
Must. Must.
Yes, your lordship. I beg to mention to list this matter because similar matter has been disposed of. So I will get the matter be listed day after tomorrow or Friday. Mr. Senior Advocate will lead me in this case, my lord.
Whenever.
Yes.
Matter pertaining to this bench.
This bench.
What is the
This matter suspension of mining operation of Karvialong. So 6 of the matters has been already disposed of.
okay, we'll try.
Yes.
My lord, similar case, my lord, regarding suspension of mining operation, listing permit, same method.
Okay.
May it please,
When are you
My lord,
seeking?
Wednesday is possible, my lord.
Have it on the same date?
yes.
Which date are you giving, Mr. Sharma?
Yes.
You coordinate and have it in the same date?
Yes.
Okay, yes, next.
May I pay, lordship? I beg to listing for one withdrawal matter, lordship.
When?
Tomorrow, lordship.
Pertaining to this bench?
This bench, lord.
Maybe on motion matter, regarding maybe listed after tomorrow.
Motion, yes, no problem.
May it please.
Filed or not?
Yes, file is number also, Lord.
May it please, your lord. My lord, 4 writ petitions pertaining to non-payment of contractual dues. May I pay on any convenient date this week or next week, my lord?
Matter of which year?
Matter of this year itself, my lord.
But my lord, admitted liability, my lord.
There are many other cases.
My lord, next.
Not a
week-
matter of an urgent of listing by unlisted, by mentioned memo. Sorry. Next.
May I please the Lordship? Lordship, I beg to mention item 21, Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, kindly adjourn the matter for today, Lordship.
21.
21, yes.
Yes, Government Council, yes. On a prayer made on behalf of the petitioner, matter is adjourned by a week. Yes.
I get to Lordship.
May I please the Lordship? My lord, I beg to mention motion item 7.
Yes.
My lord, in this case, I am required to file an additional affidavit. My lord, some time is required. My lord, we are preparing it. My lord, certain.
Revenue,
I have taken the.
Both of it are all dependent on that.
231, we have seen that. 213 numbers
Yes.
tagged together.
Yes, fine.
And let him file the additional
Fine.
affidavit. On a prayer made by Sri A.R. Bhuya, learned counsel for the petitioners, matter is adjourned by 2 weeks to enable him to file additional affidavit.
Obliged.
Sri M. Chetia, learned state counsel is present.
May it please, your lord.
Yes,
With the consent of the other side, I beg to mention item number 23, your lord.
yes.
In this, can it be on, I'm seeking an adjournment in this matter, your lord. Can
When
it
do you
be on,
want?
9th of June, your lordship?
23 matter. You're on behalf of whom?
I'm for the appellant, your lord.
Petitioner.
Petitioner, your lord.
Okay. Yes, state counsel. A prayer has been made, a prayer for adjournment has been made on behalf of the petitioner. Please. As requested, list on 9th of
June, your lordship.
9/6.
Intend to continue, your lordship.
Para, interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date of listing.
Deeply obliged.
I have a prayer, my lord, for listing of a matter involving the retirement benefits of a senior citizen, my lord, 70 years old. I have taken it up with the raised fee, my lord.
Retirement benefit, yes, Friday.
May it please your lordship, with consent from the petitioner, I beg to mention item number 31, my lord.
31.
31 years old.
Yes.
I am appearing on behalf of Mr. P.D. Nair for Cotton University, lordship. In
Yes.
this matter, we are supposed to file an affidavit, lordship. If they may be granted, lordship.
Okay. You've informed the other
Yeah, I
side.
informed the other side, lordship.
On a request made on behalf of the respondent numbers 1 to 6, matter is adjourned by 2 weeks to enable filing of
Affidavit of opposition.
affidavit in opposition. But file it within these 2 weeks.
My lord, may it be on, my lord.
2 weeks, we have stated.
Right.
May I please, Lordship? I beg to mention item number 24, Lordship.
24 years.
My senior counsel, Dr. A. Toti, is out of station. Matter may be adjourned for.
PNRD informed or not?
No.
You have to inform PNRD. Inform PNRD. Any council of PNRD? You inform them. Then you come. Okay.
Lordship, and I beg to mention for listing of writ petition, Lordship. Yes, I am for the private respondent number 5. It's pertaining to the challenge by the petitioner disqualification of technical bid issued by the Department Administration Department for.
What is the stage? What is the stage of the case?
It's for admission.
Stage of the, when was notice issued?
Notice was issued on 7/4/2025.
7/4/2020?
As
So-
we've already filed for affidavit.
Or it will be returnable by how many days?
Lordship, it was last was fixed for 25/4/2025, Lordship, and it was returnable for 3 weeks.
Okay, we'll have it on Friday. Bids.
Most
Okay.
of them.
May I please, your lordship? I beg to mention a matter for listing, your lordship. Writ petition, the non-payment of construction work, your lord.
Non-payment of?
Construction work.
Non-payment of bills for construction work.
Yeah.
What
Yes,
is
sir.
non-payment for construction work? Matter of which year?
This year, 2025.
Not a matter of urgent listing, sorry.
It is a law. Dr. The concern, other side, beg to mention item number 3, your lord.
Yes.
In this matter, we are awaiting instruction, lord. I have already taken consent.
I am for the petitioner, Lordship. I am for the petitioner.
Yes, yes.
So let the matter be taken up on 17th of June, your lord.
What you are?
I'm awaiting instruction.
7. I have no objection.
Okay.
Interim may be extended, Lord.
Sri Gogoi. R. Gogoi.
Yes, sir.
Learned Standing Council, Excise Department. Prays for some time to obtain the instructions. For stop as requested list on
17th of June.
17th of June. Para, Ms. P. Dr. Learned Counsel for the petitioner informs that there is an interim order. Para, the interim order stands extended till the next date of listing.
Obliged, lord.
Yeah, Lordship, I am paying for listing this matter for L2L tomorrow.
Withdrawal, okay, tomorrow.
May it please your lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention item number 44 of the daily list, your lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, we appear for the respondent number 8, the private respondent.
Hmm.
Lordship, we require 4 weeks time to file our affidavit.
Have you informed the other side? Have you informed the other side?
Indeed, lordship.
Yes, I have a petition on it.
Okay. On a request made on behalf of the respondent number,
8, your lordship, private.
respondent number 8, matter is adjourned by 4 weeks
4 weeks, your lordship.
to enable filing of affidavit in opposition. What is the matter about?
That's the settlement open. My lord, settlement, my lord.
What is the tenure? What is
Yeah.
the tenure of settlement? Settlement period?
Running period, my lord.
How much is the period? 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years?
No, my lord, 2 years.
2 years. 2 years, okay. Well, pick
So,
that
7 years.
7 years.
7 years.
7 years. Yes.
We have granted how many days, how many weeks? 4 weeks, okay, we'll have a date after 4 weeks. Today is what, 26th?
26.
1, 2, 3, 4, so 23rd of June.
My lord.
Is there any interim order?
No,
No, your lord.
yes, no.
Huh?
Interim.
No, yes,
No, your
No interim.
no,
No
no
interim.
interim, okay. Yes,
May I
All
please, your lordship? Should I make a mention for listing of writ petition on Wednesday, lordship?
what is the matter? New matter?
Matter for this, the tender matter, lordship.
Fresh matter?
Fresh matter not issued, notice has been issued. We have filed our affidavit in reply also. But matter was listed on 8/5. And
What is the urgency? Why do you want the matter to be
Lordship, they
listed?
rejected our tender and the tender.
No, what is the urgency of getting it listed by a mention memo?
Lordship, it will
Mention memos are only meant for urgent matters.
it is urgent, lordship.
If it will come,
It
you
will
will,
be awarded, it will be awarded to the other tender, lordship,
next Monday,
Monday.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 22, lordship.
22, yes.
Lordship, as my senior counsel is out of station, lordship, adjourn the matter for the day, lordship.
Have you informed the other side?
No, lordship, I will inform.
Inform. The state is there, yes?
Item number 22.
22. Is it okay? Don't make a mention without informing. Satyajit Das.
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is your prayer? You want adjournment?
Yes.
Why?
Lordship. As senior is out of station, lordship.
On a request made on behalf of the petitioner, matter is adjourned by a week.
Thank you, lordship.
May it
Yes.
please your lordship. Lordship, I beg to mention a writ petition for listing, lordship. The matter pertains to non-payment.
Fresh matter,
Lordship, 2024 matter, lordship, but the
non-payment of?
contractual dues, lordship.
What is the urgency?
Lordship, the matter has been listed only once, lordship, that too in the month of March last year, lordship. It's-
After March, it's not been listed.
No,
Okay,
lordship.
next Monday.
Lordship.
May I please, madam? My lord, I pray that I may be allowed to withdraw this writ petition with liberty, my lord. My lord, there is some defect in the first title, my lord.
Madam,
But I am appearing on behalf of Mr. R.S. Mishra.
okay. Sri Gupta, learned counsel appearing on instruction of Sri R.S. Mishra, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that there are certain formal defects in the cost title for which he would like to withdraw the writ petition with liberty to file afresh. Full stop. Also heard Miss L.D.V., learned counsel appearing on behalf of Sri R.K.D. Chaudhary, Deputy SGI, Deputy SGI, who does not have any objection. Para, writ petition is accordingly dismissed on withdrawal, however, with liberty to file afresh.
Obliged.
May it please, your lordship. This condemned case has been filed for non-compliance of the order dated 18/6/2024, Lord.
Where is the order?
Lordship will find the direction in page number 27, Lord.
27.
The petitioner had obtained 2 trucks which were auctioned by the forest department, Lord. And thereafter, Lordship, the petitioner couldn't register the trucks as they were already blacklisted, Lordship. So ultimately, the court directed them to refund the deposited amount
Page 20.
Page 27, Lord. Along with 6% interest, Lord. Within a period of 1 month.
Your HR does.
Lordship.
Part 3 HR does, learned counsel for the petitioner who has complained of non-compliance of the order dated 18/6/2024 passed by this court in WPC. So and so, WPC 4853 of 2023. He has also referred to the representation dated 18/7/2024 furnished to the authorities requesting for such compliance. Para, let notice be issued, returnable by 6 weeks. Let steps be taken for service of notice upon the respondents by registered post with AD. Steps within 2 days.
I did phone.
Please, your lordship. Basically, it was fixed for instruction today, my lord. The matter released, my lord. For the.
Yes, madam.
He has not received his instruction for further time.
Get the instructions. Okay, Monday next.
3 weeks.
Not 3 weeks for instructions. 3 weeks we grant for affidavit. We'll have it on Wednesday next. Okay. Heard Sri G. Alam learned counsel for the petitioner who has referred to the order dated 11/4/2025, as per which, instructions were directed to be obtained. Full stop. Sarah? Miss, your name? Miss, madam, your name? Miss so-and-so learned counsel, appearing on instruction of Sri S. Bora, standing counsel, GMDA. Mr. Chaudhary, you are also there, B. Chaudhary? As well as Sri B. Chaudhary, learned standing counsel. PWD. Where? No, as per which? And then? And Sri B. Chaudhary, understanding counsel, PWD, prays for some more time to obtain the instructions. Para? Matter is accordingly adjourned to be listed on Wednesday next.
Wednesday, 4th month.
Court, get the instructions. Court.
4th month. Obliged.
No, this is regarding payment of contractual bill, my lord. And so earlier I approached this on court, my lord.
Have you filed application for impleadment?
Yes, sir.
Where?
No, it is filed, my lord, on 5th of, my lord.
Impleaded?
Not implemented, but it is filed, my lord.
No, get that IA. When did you file?
Only in a post title only was, you know, this I filed it on 5th of May, you know.
5th of May. We'll have that IA along with this. IA has been listed or not? Madam?
Yes, no, I have not.
Sri A. Rashid, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that in terms of the order dated 25/4/2025, an application for impleadment has been filed on
5th of May, my lord.
5/5/2025, which however has not been recorded. Also heard, Miss,
D3
for
for water resource department. Your Honor.
water
Respondent number 1 to 3.
नाम ले लीजिए. हाँ, पैरा. अरे, दोनों नाम तो ले लो कहाँ है? Para, let the IA said to have been filed be listed along with the writ petition When?
Friday, no?
On Friday.
30.
Like,
May I please, Lordship? Lordship, here the petitioner is a contractor, Lordship. He has challenged the technical, his rejection of the technical bid in a tender, Lordship, issued by the Tribal Affairs Plane BTC Kokrajhar, amounting to rupees 15.21 crore. So he submitted all his documents, and subsequently, by the EV evaluation committee, his technical bid has been rejected.
I hear it to sound. Second file to sound, hear it to sound, blue file to. Get to know, এই যে ওকালতনামা থাকা ফাইলটা। Yes, what is it? Your technical bid has been rejected.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes,
By the EV evaluation committee, Lordship.
okay. But what is the status of the contract?
My telephonic inspection is already the work order has been issued. This evaluation is of dated 20th February. So in the meantime, that work order has been issued. What you will find in page number 41, this is the serial number 5, the petition on matter. They have been disqualified. There are subsequently the work order has been issued.
Why are you so late in coming to the court? These matters, if you are not granted an interim order, what will you gain after 6 months? What is the work about?
Nothing, work order had been issued.
What is the work about?
Work amount is 15 crores.
Work about, what is the nature of the work?
Supply of blanket.
Supply of blankets, Lordship.
These are things which should be completed within 1 month.
Yes, Lordship, yes. 25 days has been given.
Then
Now,
that is also over.
Yes, Lord.
What do you gain?
Leave it with Lordship, whatever Lordship passes.
No, you should give proper advice to the client. If they come late, what is the purpose of wasting your time, our time?
Lordship,
You will not get anything here.
Lordship.
At best, if you make out a case of illegality, you can get compensation. We cannot refund, ask the blankets to be
Lordship.
withdrawn.
Lord.
You're Pikedas.
Ambura, Lordship.
You're Emborua.
Yes, Lordship.
Part 3 Emborua Learned Counsel for the petitioner who is aggrieved by a minutes of a e-bid evaluation committee meeting dated 20/2/2025, whereby the technical bid of the petitioner has been rejected. Full stop. Such bids were such bids were submitted pursuant to an NIT dated 6/1/2025. Para. The Learned Counsel has submitted that such rejection is not sustainable in law. Full stop. Para. 3S Bora, Learned Standing Council BTC, has however submitted that the work order has already been issued to the successful bidder in the meantime, and the period of execution also appears to have been over, to be over, not have been now, to be over. Para, be that as it may, let notice be issued, returnable by 4 weeks. 3 Bora for
2, 3, 12,
State of Assam
2
Secretary, Government, Tribal Affairs Ministry, Tribal Affairs Department. Who? I think you can accept notice. Sri M. Chetty, Learned State Council accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 1. Sri S. Bora, Learned Standing Council BTC accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 2,
2, 3, and 4.
4. Let extra copies be served upon them by tomorrow.
Directives.
Mobilize.
Yes.
May it please your lord. My lord will produce the last order dated 9/5, my lord. My lord, I have the scheme, the entire scheme.
Not been submitted. Yes, why don't you give the specification, the criteria, eligibility?
Eligibility, my lord, they are not as citizen, my lord, as such.
No, my lord.
Whether they are eligible under the scheme, that is also in
My lord,
in
this
question.
permission perhaps is uncalled for. My learned friend perhaps has not read my very first line of the synopsis, where I have very categorically stated that these people are refugees who came from East Pakistan in 1958. My learned,
Where is the scheme?
I have procured.
The scheme is for the citizen.
No. His
My learned friend is perhaps oblivious of the provisions of the Citizenship Act 1955, Section 6A. My lord, in regard to Assam Accord, my lord, the date is 1st January 1966. I have categorically mentioned that they have hailed from East Pakistan in 1958.
you put this on affidavit.
My lord.
As per the order of 9/5, put this on affidavit. Because since he is raising an issue of which will touch on the aspect of maintainability, you raise this on affidavit. Right. Huh? Heard. Sri D. Chakraborty, Learned Counsel for the petitioners. Also heard. Sri. No, don't write, huh? For the petitioners. Petitioners who have approached this court on the aspect of grant of benefits under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana Urban 2.0 scheme, i.e. construction and renovation of houses. It is the admitted case of the petitioners that in the year 1958, they being refugees.
My lord, that is in the synopsis, my lord, main petition, that statement has not been made by.
No, let us record this. Petition, they being petitioners being refugees from East Pakistan were given shelter by the government of India by establishing Central Destitute Home at Silchar over a plot of land measuring about 57 bighas. Para? When this matter was taken up for consideration on 9/5/2025, this court had noticed that the scheme for such eligibility was not furnished by the petitioners. Footstop. Para. Sri Chakraborty, the Learned Counsel, who was accordingly directed to produce the scheme, has, however, produced the same today. Footstop. Para. Sri Chakraborty is accordingly directed to file an affidavit incorporating the relevant portion of the scheme so as to overcome the first aspect to show their eligibility over the said scheme.
Well, relevant portion is annexed in the writ petition itself. I have to annex the entire scheme. My lord wants me to put it by way of an affidavit, the entire scheme. Because relevant portion is already annexed.
The eligibility criteria part is not annexed in the petition. Scheme benefit of the scheme has been.
Let it be there. We will see what part you have annexed.
I'll annex the entire scheme. my lord.
At this stage, Sri Chakraborty has submitted that he would annex the entire
Entire.
scheme to remove any
Fine.
doubts.
Fine.
Para? Let notice be issued. No, let this matter be listed for motion immediately after filing of such affidavit.
May I have this one?
Etu ghurai diba.
Item 9.
May I please repeat? My lord, in this case, bids were invited, my lord, for empanelment of manufacturer, my lord, agricultural machinery, my lord. I submitted my bid, my lord, online. My lord, they rejected my bid, my lord, on the ground that I have not submitted the documents, my lord. My lord, if my lord, lordship have a look at my lord, page 338, my lord. Page 338.
338.
My lord.
Yes.
My lord, last below down, my lord, tender document, my lord, I have submitted, my lord, all the documents which were, my lord, file capacity of 37,995 kb, my lord. And my lord, so my lord, this, my lord, clearly implies, my lord, that I have submitted all the documents, my lord. I submitted my bid, my lord, on 9/11/2020. And my lord, apart from my lord online submission,
So,
I also
Mr. Gore, these are statement of facts, on facts. You may be correct. But once if it is disputed, which appears from the impugned action, then the aspect of establishing the inter se rights would be difficult in a writ court.
No, my lord, I also submitted my lord hard copy. I also submitted.
Yes,
hard
Mr.
copy.
Chaudhary.
And my lord, I requested them to my lord to open this, my lord, this file.
Lordship, as per the procedure now, everything is done online. While opening on the department side, Lordship, they found no documents.
But see this file size.
Yes.
Mr. Gore may have a point. 37995 KB.
And my lord, I offered my laptop to inquire about whether, because in the laptop also, my laptop I submitted, my lord, I offered them to see whether my statement is correct or not. They are not doing it. And my lord, it is only for empanelment, no supplies.
Mr. Chaudhary, ultimately, if you empanel more persons, provided they are eligible, then the aspect of competitiveness is increased, whereby it will be beneficial to you, to the state exchequer.
Lordship, that is true. This was done on 18th of March, technical with evaluation. Lordship, if the authorities have not acted upon his request, as per the...
No, this empanelment is for a particular tenure, isn't it?
Yes, for a year.
For a year. So in 1 year, there will be many jobs.
My lord.
Yes, Lord.
So you can still examine this case. Have you filed your returns?
No.
We'll issue a short
first time.
notice. We'll issue a short notice, okay?
Lordship, he could have gone for the appellate authority. As
My lord,
per
I
his
went
patient.
there, but my lord, that they said that no, it is only the director to decide, my lord. And the person tried to meet the director also, my lord.
The NIT.
Where is your appeal?
My lord.
Where is your
appeal? I have not filed, my lord. Personally, I submitted, my lord, this.
Page 17, Lordship.
Okay, heard Sri J.C. Gore, Learned Counsel, for the petitioner who is aggrieved by the rejection of its bid for empanelment in the agriculture department for supply of
agricultural machineries.
Agricultural machineries. Full stop. He has submitted that the grounds cited for such rejection is non-submission of the necessary documents. Full stop. It is the case of the petitioner that all documents were supplied in the e-format as well as the hard copies. Full stop. To prima facie demonstrate the said fact, the Learned Counsel has referred to the bid submission confirmation document, as per which the file size of the bid of the petitioner is 37995.00 KB. Full stop. he has submitted that to redress the issue, he had also tried to, the petitioner had also tried to had also approached the director, who however had not considered. Para, let notice be issued, returnable on 16th of June. 16th of June, Sri B. Chaudhary, learned Standing Council, Agriculture Department, accepts notice on behalf of all the respondents.
Except two, Lordship.
Respondent 1, 3, and 4. Whereas Sri B. Gogoi, learned Standing Council, Finance Department, accepts notice on behalf of respondent number 2. Let extra copies be served upon them by tomorrow. Full stop. Yes.
Till then, my lord, they will not finalize.
Lordship, 8th of March.
Otherwise, my lord,
It is for 1 year.
my lord,
That is why I have given a date.
obliged.
Item 10.
May it please your lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, the matter pertains to non-payment of admitted contractual dues. Lordship, we have filed an IA for implement of Ministry of Jal Shakti as respondent number 7.
Madam? Yes, central government, any council, CGC? He'll accept for Ministry of Jal Shakti, okay. We'll implement this, or will allow this. Your Hazarika,
Yes, lordship.
Third Sri B. Hazarika Learned Council, for the applicant who by means,
D3.
let us, who by means of this application has prayed for impleadment of the following party as respondent number
7.
7. Give the party, huh? 7 at Ministry of Jal Shakti, half number 2, huh? Yeah, page 5 of this. He has submitted that such application is required as the presence of the said party would be necessary for a fair adjudication. Para. Also heard Miss D. Jane, Learned Council, for the
Respondent number 1 to 4.
for the respondent numbers 1 to 4, whereas 1 to 4. Finance. D. Gogoi, finance. And SIDCL, small industries development.
Yes, sir.
You can accept for,
But I appear for name for the finance.
I think Mr. Chetia can, Managing Director, no, you cannot, perhaps. Earlier notice has gone or not?
Lordship,
Who was appearing?
in respect of 6.
Okay, don't write in there. Also heard the Learned Council for the opposite parties. Para. After perusal, this court is of the opinion that impleadment of the aforesaid party is necessary.
Yes, about to what is the necessary part? They are the
Let us see, would be necessary for a fair adjudication. Full stop. Accordingly, the aforesaid entity is impleaded as respondent number 7. Full stop. 3. K. Gogoi, Learned CGC, who is present in the court, accepts notice on behalf of the newly impleaded respondent number 7. Full stop. Extra copies. No. The Learned Counsel for the applicant is accordingly required to file amended cost title and thereafter give extra copies of the writ petition to Sri Gogoi. Full stop. List. When? List after 4 weeks, by which time Sri Gogoi may file affidavit. Sri Gogoi, the learned CCC, as well as the other council may file affidavit in opposition in the writ petition.
Obliged, Lordship.
D Jane लिखिएगा, D Jane for 1 to 4.
May I please, your Lordship?
Yes.
Lordship, on behalf of S. Chaudhary, I am praying for 4 weeks' time to file our affidavit in reply.
17 matter you are praying for 4 weeks.
Yes, Lordship.
We are in which year?
3 weeks' time, maybe.
Which is the present year? 2020?
I don't have the fact, Lordship. I'm only appearing on behalf.
What is the present year? 2021.
2025.
When was the year of this writ petition of which year? 2017. And when did you file the affidavit in opposition? March. We'll grant you a week's time maximum. A prayer for adjournment has been made on behalf of the petitioner for filing affidavit in reply. Full stop. The aforesaid prayer was this court on 4/4/2025 had granted time to file such affidavit, which is yet to be done. Para, considering that this writ petition is of the year 2017, further time of a week is allowed to file the rejoinder affidavit. List on 4th of June 2025. Sri A. Kolita Land Standing Council, Industries and Commerce Department is present.
May it please your Lordship. Your Lordship, on the last occasion, it was directed to respondent number 4 to file an affidavit, as it is on the record, but we have not yet received a copy of the affidavit, your Lordship.
Last occasion means
2018.
On
It was
2018, your Lordship.
2018 was listed.
Yes, your Lord.
It was served upon you, madam.
Yes, sir. Otherwise, it would be on record also.
It was served upon you. There's a notice which has been acknowledged.
That is the 35961 is there. That is another matter which is disposed of. This is 3696.
Madam, there was a typographical error. Will you go by what is written in the notice, or will you go by what is written in the affidavit? Don't make those kind of submissions. You're a young counsel. Don't spoil your reputation like this. Trying to mislead this court. Not at all appreciated. Why have you raised this point? Why will an affidavit of another case be tagged with these records?
No, your Lordship, I saw the notice, so that is why.
You only see the notice. Will you see the notice, or will you see the affidavit which has been accompanied?
Affidavit.
Then why are you raising this point? Trivial error has been committed by them and trying to take advantage only to spoil your reputation. Case is not important, madam. Your reputation is at stake. Don't make this kind of submissions. What is this kind of submission? Not served? Then you refer to the notice. Yes, notice there is 3596. You are correct. But is it the intent? Not desired.
I mistake, your Lordship.
This kind of conduct not at all appreciated.
Short date may be given, we will prepare.
Notice not served. And you are making a submission as if the court will not see. What is your name?
B. Soren, Your Lordship.
Don't spoil your reputation, madam. You have a long career ahead. This matter has been listed after a long time, and therefore some accommodation has been requested on behalf of the petitioner. Para, list on, we'll have it out next week, or next Monday, list on 2nd of June.
All right.
Yes, next.
Item 42.
Yes. Whole matter.
Whole matter, my lord, and the 35 plots had to be allotted, my lord.
Are these alive?
Yes, well, they last occasion, they are supposed to file
In
their
fact, my lord,
affidavit.
these
That's why-
35 plot, my lord, still vacant. We want to proceed and allot the plot.
Yes, if that be, because our main grievance is that this 35 has not been given the opportunity. So if that is been allotted to this 35, our grievance will be mitigated.
No, we cannot say that will be given to you. That will be filled up in accordance with law. That we can say.
That particular advertisement was
Because-
issued in 2018. As per that court's order, they have also applied with the provisional license, whatever it is, my lord. They have applied. That is there, my lord. And in view of that particular advertisement, it may proceed, my lord. That 35 plot which is still empty after the consultation, that advertisement should proceed, my lord.
That was only based on that mayoral council meeting, they had approved us that this 35 has to be given. And that has been again considered approved by the general meeting of the GMC. So we are harping
No,
on
if
that.
he says that 35 vacancies are still there,
Yes,
they'll fill up in accordance with law by
Sure.
giving the considering the cases of the petitioners. Nothing more than that. Yes, what do you say?
Yes.
Mr. Sharma, you are also there. Okay. 2018-19 matter, why should be 16 also?
Lord,
because last occasion they have
But-
prayed for adjournment for filing the affidavit.
later on, I have given the inspection list law. This stands to the petition number 2326, my lord.
Since they have not filed, and there's an observation, that no further opportunity. We are not granting opportunity, we are taking up for disposal.
Look, one small prayer regarding my matter, I don't know, 15 and 17, my lord.
Yes.
There, my lord, the provisional license that has been issued to us, my lord, was subsequently not renewed, my lord, because in the affidavit in other case, they have accepted, my lord, they have not taken the amount, my lord, from us. So we are praying that that provisional license may be renewed, my lord. That prayer-
Item number?
Item number 15 and 17, my lord.
Yes. Rajendra,
Rajendra, my lord, is 15 and Niaz Ahmed, my lord, 17, my lord.
what is the cause of action?
Lord, here, my lord,
In brief. What is the cause of action in brief?
I have annexed the provisional license, my lord, that they have issued to us, my lord.
All the petitioners are
Yes,
cooperative
all the
societies.
petitioners have the
No,
provision.
no, all the petitioners represented are cooperative societies.
No, my lord. In my case, my lord, they are individuals, my lord. And they are the members of the society, my lord. The item number, my lord, is 13, my lord. No? Yes.
Now, since we are proposing to dispose these matters via common order,
Yeah.
can you just tell us the facts, Mr.
Lord, what had happened, my lord? This lordship takes up the petition number 13.
13 is
13.
2326.
2326, my lord.
Yes, we are having
Straight away moved to page number, original page number 26, my lord.
26.
26, my lord. Type copy.
Yes,
Page, sorry, my annexer 26, page number 128.
128.
This is an advertisement. This is the type of, it's a pathetic advertisement dated 15/12/2018 for allotment of the 35 slot, my.
15, 12,
This is 15/12/2018.
notice for allotment.
This is my allotment.
Yes.
And then and there is a challenge for all this allotment, my lord. And
In this
there is
petition, this notice is put to challenge.
notice is challenge, my.
No, this petitioners. No,
Yes.
somebody.
Not this,
Yes.
this
I can
association.
certainly-
Okay, okay.
Association.
Association, other petitioners also.
Other association, they are all these other petitioners are members of the association.
No, no, there are individual
But
petitioners.
they have come with individually also they have come.
All of them have same challenge. Okay, this is put to challenge.
In the meantime, my lord, if lordship comes to page number 151, there is the order of the noble court, my lord.
151.
151, relevant is 152. And there's a direction for that all the application, whoever it is, even the provisional license, all the applications to be taken into account.
This is an order of this court.
This is
151.
order of the court dated 20/12/2018.
What was the order?
That lordship will find the relevant portion on page number 152.
Yes, 152.
There
Yes.
is a direction to the GMC to receive all the applications, even if the person is having a provisional license at that particular moment, it had to be taken into by the GMC for finalizing this advertisement, my lord. And they have all these members have accordingly, my lord, all this application has been filed they have filed it before the advertisement and is taken into by the authority, my lord. Now
Yes.
we have to proceed, and this interview and all these things have to be done. And that 35 slot which is still empty after the construction of the extended portion, that had to be allotted. And that, as per that particular advertisement, every application.
Are there any other aspirants other than the present petitioners?
Well, at that particular moment of time, my lord, since the direction was given for to affect all the application, we have taken it. Now that at that particular point of all the applications are on record, my lord, now we have to need to proceed, my lord, and distribute the
And so far, Mr. Alam is saying that his provisional license
provisional. They say
Were-
that their provisional license
were
was
not renewed.
not renewed. There are some persons which a provisional license was issued, but some persons they have not been renewed because provisional license at that particular point of when it was in Fortune Bazaar, my lord, it was issued only on the ground of
May you consider the aspect of extending the provisional license? Otherwise, if they are not equipped with provisional license, they will not come in the zone of consideration, within the zone of consideration.
they all will be taken to whoever makes an application.
Okay. All these writ petitions being connected and
In doing, my lord, my grievance is that meeting mayoral council and the my lord, GMC, where our application has been considered and approved for this 35, that may be considered while disposing.
everything will be done. Ki korlo? All these, these writ petitions being connected and filed with a common grievance are taken up together for final disposal at the admission stage itself. This court has also noticed that the writ petitions are long pending since the year 2016-2018. Para. The GMC had issued a notice on 15/12/2018 for allotment of stalls at Bedkuchi Wholesale Fish Market. Full stop. The said notice is the subject matter of challenge in these writ petitions, which are instituted by the petitioners who are cooperative societies and individuals.
My lord.
Full stop. Para. I have heard Sri so and so, huh? In so and so. Please give a list. Who is appearing in which matter?
Yes.
I have also heard Sri S. Bora, Learned Standing Council, GMC. Full stop. The attention of this court has been drawn to an order dated 20/12/2018 passed by this court in a batch of writ petition, wherein an interim order was passed, which reads as follows, page 152, huh? A green flag. Green flag এখানে পর। Full stop. Para. Sri Bora, the Learned Standing Council, has informed this court that these 35 stalls are still vacant and awaiting the outcome of these writ petitions, which is benefiting neither the petitioners nor serving the interest of justice. Full stop. He has submitted that appropriate directions may be given at this stage to allot the to make the allotments in accordance with law, in which the cases of the petitioners would also be considered. Full stop. Para. At this stage, Sri Sharma, the Learned Counsel for the petitioner in WPC so-and-so, has emphasized that while making such considerations, comma, the recommendation made by the mayor in council meeting held on 29 June 2018 is to be, and 7-8, no,
27-18,
20, to 20,
general meeting.
to January 27, 2018, and first is 29/6/2018, and a general meeting of 27, 2018 are to be taken into consideration. Full stop. Sri Alam, the Learned Counsel, appearing in WPC 15 and 17, has informed that due to certain reasons, their provisional license were not renewed at that point of time, which, and this aspect is also to be taken into consideration. Full stop. Para. After hearing the rival parties, after the hearing the Learned Counsel for the parties, comma, this court is of the opinion that interest of justice would be served if a direction is given to make the allotments of the 35 stalls. Full stop. Accordingly, it is directed that the 35 stalls be allotted in accordance with law. However, by considering the cases and bids of the petitioners, full stop. While doing so, comma, and as pointed out, the minutes of meetings dated 29/6/2018 and 27/2018 are also to be taken into consideration. Full stop. It is also directed that the aspect of renewal of license, so far as the petitioners in WPC so-and-so are concerned, is also to be considered before making such allotment. Full stop. So you are covered? Okay. The aforesaid exercise be completed within, be completed expeditiously and preferably within an outer limit of 2 months from today. Please give the names of the council with the cases in a list.
Yeah, please, Your Lordship. Lordship, matter pertaining to supply of food item to the counting and polling agent of 2018 Panchayat election. Matter has been came up before this court several times and they have admitted their liability. The last order also, Lordship.
Yes, yes.
My lord, after the last order, some development has been taken up, my lord. Lordship, may grant some time to file. I'll file a short
Don't
affidavit.
file affidavits, settle the matter.
Yes, Lordship.
Why
They have
you need to file
already-
affidavit? If you are admitting,
My lord,
and those situation everyone can understand, you will not insist for a formal order. the urgency is that you have to give food items. If it's not given on that particular day, a matter ends.
My lord, actually, although we are the beneficiary of Panchayat election, but if for this kind of cases, my lord, our role is very limited, my lord. Because elections are conducted by election commission, state election commission.
Yes, Mr. Dubey.
Deputy commissioner had issued the NIT. So our role is only to forward the.
Deputy Commissioner, yes, not you, Deputy Commissioner.
Election commission, ma'am. It is also reflected in the.
Yes, Election Commission,
Why not?
then pay it. Have you done or not? Mr. Doctor?
My lord, what happened, my lord?
Ball is in your court now.
May
It
I
has been passed by Mr. Chetia to Dubey, then finally
My lord,
it has reached the goalpost. Make the
in
goal.
some similar cases that was happened also, my lord, they are already aware, my lord, that we have the proposal has been placed before the finance department, and because the authentication certificate was not there,
You cannot take
that is why
6 years for authenticating for few days food.
now, my lord, on 11/4/2025, we have written to all the districts and state election commission to submit the bills with the authentication certificate, man.
Say, Mr. Doctor, your submission, how can we accept it? The last order was of October 2024.
My lord,
We are in May 2025. All this time, what were you doing? Tell us.
my lord, 2 weeks may be done. I'll file a sort of affidavit clarifying everything.
No need of affidavit. Take instructions that you have to take the bill.
I'll place.
Come
I'll
up with the
place.
instruction.
I'll place the instruction.
We have also met finance department as a party lordship. Perhaps Mr. Gogoi had some instruction.
Finance.
Authentication.
Oh, Mr. Gogoi is there, hiding. You are not a player in this. You are the main. He's the main defender.
On the last day, I think they have. He appeared.
Get instructions. Settle this matter.
Yes, my lord.
Okay. Heard Sri P.P. Dr. Learned Counsel for the petitioner who has submitted that bills concerning supply of food during the panchayat election, counting of,
2018.
for conducting the panchayat election in the year 2018 are still pending. And this writ petition itself is of the year 2019. And yet the matter has not been settled. Full stop, para. Peruse the various orders passed by this court, including the order dated 22/10/2024, including the last order dated, last order dated 22/10/2024, para. On the prayer made by the learned counsel for the respondents, further time of 2 weeks is granted. Full stop. It is, however, made clear that the instructions are to be taken regarding the steps undertaken for settling this matter.
So showing the name of.
As it appears that there is no dispute on the fact of supply of foods.
The name may be shown.
The name of Sri B. Gogoi, Understanding Council, Finance Department, be reflected in the cause list.
Obligation.
You write the names of all. S. Datta, PNRD, M. Chetia, Government Council for the DC, R. Dubey, State Election Commission. আছে তাৰপিছত তেওঁৰ নাম ৰিফ্লেক্ট কৰিব লাগিব এনেকুৱা নাম আছে অলৰেডি Yes, Mr. Sharma.
May I please, Lord? The notice of motion was issued, my lord, on 14/9/2022, my lord. But no affidavit doesn't file, my lord.
What is the matter?
The matter relates to, my lord, operation of private heart and go heart, my lord.
Operation of private?
Heart and go heart, my lord.
Yes, what do you say?
My lord, instruction not received, but my lord,
Get
for
instruction,
cattle market, there are some,
22 matter.
my lord,
There is an interim order in your favor.
Yes.
Get the instructions.
my lord.
Part 3, A.K. Sharma, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Full stop. 3, para. 3, S. Datta, Learned Standing Counsel, PNRD, however, prays for and is granted further 3 weeks time to obtain instructions / file affidavit in opposition. List after 3 weeks, para. Interim order passed earlier to continue till the next date of listing. We give a date 22 matter, list on. List on 18th of June.
Obliged.
Item 24.
Actually, I cannot able to find the PNRD department.
My lord, this is also same, my lord, election bill, my lord.
Food,
2018, my lord.
food,
Material to the material, my lord.
Polling matter.
Cooling material.
pudding materials. But this, where you have, here you have the instruction, it was done.
My lord, in these cases also, we are going through all the cases, my lord, and trying to solve everything.
What they have done is they have prepared a chart, consolidated chart as regard all liabilities. And taking input from all.
This matter pertains to a claim for bills for polling materials supplied for conducting the panchayat elections in the year 2018.
Yes, sir.
Full stop. Sri S. Datta, learned Standing Council PNRD, as well as Sri R. Dubey, learned Standing Council, State Election Commission, have jointly submitted that an overall exercise is being conducted to ascertain the liabilities of that period and also the means to settle any pending bills. Full stop. In this connection, time for some time has been prayed for. Para. List on same date.
My lord.
What was the last date in the other case?
2 weeks. After 2 weeks.
List
3 weeks.
list after the list on 18/6.
Much better.
25.
May I please your lordship?
Yes.
Your lordship, may I kindly attend this matter for today. Arguing counsel Mr. Chamwa is out of station, your lordship.
Yes.
Yes, Your Lordship. We have sent the affidavit for vetting.
Okay.
Lordship, we were supposed to
Okay.
file the affidavit.
Okay. Okay. On the prayer of Ms. D. Jane, understanding you are the standing counsel.
Lordship, I'm appearing on behalf of Mr. R.M. Das.
D. Jane, learned counsel appearing on instruction of Sri R.M. Das, standing counsel,
Yes.
Water Resource Department. Matter is adjourned by 2 weeks. 2 weeks
Yes.
to enable filing of affidavit in opposition, which is said to be at the stage of vetting.
Thank you, lordship.
26.
May I please, my lord, the prayer for release of bill, my lord, and the agricultural department is supposed to place their instruction, my lord.
Release of bills regarding what?
For construction of, my lord, knowledge center come training hall, my lord. That the RITF, my lord.
Is it 2 weeks time may return the clothes? It's accepted.
On the prayer of Ms. G. Bora, learned counsel for
Agriculture.
Agriculture, PW agricultural party here.
Yes, good.
Learned counsel for the agriculture department. Matter is adjourned by 2 weeks to enable her to obtain the instructions.
27.
May I please your lordship? Lordship, kindly turn to the last order for a moment.
2/5.
Yes, my
Order of 2/5.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, instructions.
The bill amount was enhanced.
Secondary Education Department.
Otherwise, my lord, the amount is admissible amount, my lord. We have filed affidavit on behalf of the PWC.
Yes, Education Department. Who is there?
After some time, my lord.
Wait for a while, Mr. Alim.
My lord.
Item 28.
Lordship, instruction is still awaited, Lordship, 2 weeks time will be granted.
Opening amount. Already total amount was 10. Out of that 7 paid and 3
এইমাত্ৰ লিখিছে যে জি বৰ্ডৰ কথাটো এগ্ৰিকালচাৰ আইটেম নম্বৰ 26 ত সেম অৰ্ডাৰ 2 weeks
Lordship.
Next
2
item
weeks.
is 10.
Next item you are also appearing next person 29 to একে বুলি ক'লে Item 30
30, my lord.
yes
Well, this is also, my lord, regarding the payment of bills, my lord. from
Which
the GMC,
department?
my lord, they are supposed to file.
which
their,
department
GMC, my lord.
GMC yes Mr. Bora Mr.
Yeah.
Gogoi
GMC.
GMC
I will inform them, my lord. Mr. Nair already appear, my lord.
who appeared
P. Nair, my lord.
PD Nair oh Nayak
Oh, Naik, my lord.
Nayak
Sorry, my.
yes who's any associate of Mr. Nayak
Or otherwise, it may be come up next week, my lord. I have no. I will inform him accordingly.
who GMC is on legs or the
GMC.
council is on legs how can GMC be on legs
Okay. Yeah.
we grant some time Mr. Gogoi no we'll record his name because notice was issued on the last occasion
Well,
Heard Sri Alam, Learned Counsel, for the petitioner who has informed that notice was issued on 24/3/2025, fourth para, on a prayer made on behalf of Sri P. Nayak, Learned Standing Counsel GMC. 3 weeks.
Well.
3 weeks further, 3 weeks time is granted to file the affidavit in opposition.
My lord.
Item 32.
Wait, please, your lordship.
Yes.
My lord, my termination order at page 130, my lord.
Your termination or your service
It's
termination?
not my termination of my
Service,
contract.
not your termination. Don't make that
Contract.
serious
Sorry.
statement. You cannot be terminated. There has to be a terminator then.
130. That is
Yes.
regarding my mention mineral
What?
contract, my lord.
Your contract was terminated or what?
Yes,
What kind of allotment were you given?
because I am unable to deposit the kiss money of the my lord, one kiss money.
You were allotted some query or what?
Yes, my lord, I was allotted with my lord, that query, finance mineral,
Hmm.
that page 10, your lordship kindly see the page 10.
Pleadings are over. You want to argue on the admission hearing, you can.
Or your lordship can, my lord, next week fix for final hearing.
Why not today?
No, if otherwise, my lord. Oh, yes, my lord, now a small issue is and why,
Say over.
But we can figure it out any day, Lordship. Today we can take
Oh.
it up. Just a simple point, Lordship. Its appeal is pending because
my appeal is pending, but they have not heard my appeal.
because the requisite fees has not been deposited.
But my have to get more than 3 crore, my 300, more than 3 crore rupees is pending with them, my lord.
No, that is a different matter.
No, my lord, your
How
lord,
much is the requisite fee?
is more than 8 lakhs.
For hearing of the appeal?
My lord,
Yes, there's as per this Rule 79, Your Lordship.
so
68 appeal provision is there. And at Rule 70 fees for review or appeal, Your Lordship. And there has to be 25% of this default amount, Your Lordship.
He is already demanding some crores and you ask him to deposit 8 lakhs to you. That may not be fair. You
But that's what
consider
the
his
rules we
appeal.
have to go, Your Lordship.
if they can adjust it, my debt amount is, my lord, even your lordship kindly see, my lord. Really,
What are the grounds of your cancellation?
He's on default of payment of 24 kiss money, Your Lordship. His contract was
24th kiss money.
24 kiss. His
contract was cancelled.
How much?
That is to 28 lakhs.
28 lakhs, 7,143. No, that's a security amount, Your Lordship. Security
How
amount.
much is the kiss money?
32. 32. This 32, my lord.
32 lakhs.
32.
And how are you saying that you are entitled to 2 crore or
No,
something?
my lord, during my lord, even COVID period, regularly I have paid, but not a single, my lord, I was allowed to, my lord, extract, my lord. So that, your lord, without any fail, my lord, I have deposited everything. These money are still lying there, my lord. My lord, now, my lord, because, my lord, I'm totally bankrupt, my lord. But just because one, my lord, this money was not given, my lord, there's none. And now they are departmentally, my lord, running this.
What is the rule for appeal, hearing appeal?
Rule is at Assam Minor Consensual 2013 at Rule 68, Your Lord.
Which, kindly show the book. Concession rules.
Concession rule, Your Lord. 2013.
Which rule? 60?
Rule 68. If I may read, Your Lord.
Just a minute. 68. Yes, please read.
Rule 68 says that unless otherwise provided, an appeal against an order passed by any subordinate officer shall lie with the director, principal chief conservator of forest, and head of forest force Assam, as the case may be, Your Lord. Since this order was passed by the DFO, the subordinate officer of the PCF, so there's a provision for appeal before the PCCF. Now at Rule 70, Your Lord.
70.
70. 70 says fee for review or appeal.
Yes.
Every clause 1 says every application for review or appeal shall be accompanied with the fees as prescribed in second schedule appended to this rule. Clause 2, Your Lordship. No application for review or appeal shall be entertained in matters where the applicant is in default of any government due or on whatsoever account unless he deposits at least 25% of such dues before filing such application and the proof of such payment is enclosed with the application or memorandum of appeal.
Is he in default of any government?
Yes, he's defaulting to a 24th case money, Your Lord. So if his appeal has to be entertained, he has to deposit 25% of this default amount.
Unless you put to challenge this requirement, Mr. We cannot. Perhaps will not be. We thought that it was a differently worded. Now, seeing the expression that it is a mandatory clause.
I understood.
But if you can challenge, you can challenge this.
No, that means
but without there being a challenge.
Then that, my lord, your lordship, kindly, my lord, what will be the my exact amount of my lord money appeal fees? Then your lordship calculate that, my lord. Let them calculate, and tomorrow I'll start my client, and then I'll do it.
But if he has a case which appears to have been made out, that in the long tenure of his lease, he has not defaulted earlier.
Yes.
Then there may be a default in the 24th installment. But you consider the case, how long is the tenure of what is the lease period, Mr. Mahanta?
My lord, lease period is, my lord, 7 years.
From?
My lord, from 2017, my lord.
2017.
From 2017.
Now it's over, I think.
Now over, my lord, in the last 3-4 years, my lord. In fact, 2 years to tell him, my lord, defunct. But during that period, I paid back my case money.
Why 2 years?
Because of the my lord COVID.
That was in 2021.
My lord, yes, he did it.
Thereafter?
Within this.
Thereafter?
Thereafter, I regularly paid, my lord.
Now, what about the extraction?
Extraction, my lord.
That 2 years you must have fulfilled everything now.
We have to, my lord. No, that is actually, my lord. After the initial that has gone now, my lord. We have to extract only quota only, my lord. Not more than that.
We do not know what has happened practically.
My lord. So let that, my lord. That.
2 years thing you must have fulfilled in 2 months.
But even now, my lord, it has not been achieved.
Okay, you work out the
amount.
Okay. Hertz Free TJ Mahanta Leonard Senior Concept Who is instructing you?
Yes, sir.
S.A. Bakhtiar. Assisted by Sri S.A. Bakhtiar.
এই appeal টো আহিলে নতুন হৈ যাব।
Also heard Sri R. Gogoi, Learned Standing Council for
For
Department. Para?
অলপ কথা পাতিব নহ'ব।
There is a consensus in the bar that there is a provision for appeal under Rule 70 of
68 is the appeal, Your Lord.
Huh?
70 is a appeal.
Okay. under Rule 68.
60 is the provision of
Provision
appeal.
appeal.
68 of the Assam Minor Mineral Concession Rules 2013. Full stop. However, Rule 60 is to be read with Rule 70, which mandates regarding payment of 25% of the amount in default. Full stop. Para? Sri Gogoi, the Learned Standing Council, is directed to take instructions as to how much would be the said fee, how much would be the said fee if an appeal is indeed prepared by the, if such appeal is to be considered. Full stop. Para? List when?
Friday?
List on Friday. Full stop.
Diplo.
Sri Mahanta, the Learned Senior Council, submits that his instructing council would seek appropriate instructions on the future course of action.
My lord.
Yes, Mr. Bakhtiar.
Diplo.
Obliged, Lord.
May I speak, Your Lordship? The matter pertains to the non-payment of contractual bill. This is the second time litigation before this court, my lord. And on last occasion, 5/3/2025, the Learned Standing Council BTC submitted they will pay the 10 lakh.
Who is for BTC? BTC Council,
I have already.
Mr. Bora, Mr. Chaudhary, Mr. Rabha. Madam, wait for a while. If they come, we'll pass some orders.
33, 34 also BTC.
Both the matters after a while.
Okay.
আগৰো এটা আছিল নেকি টাইম বিং কোনটো আছে কাৰ কাৰণে item H. Talukdar, M. Deka, KD Sharma, R. Sharma. Jane for water resource. Dimasa, okay. None appears for the petitioner on call, whereas Miss D. Jane has appeared for the appeared on behalf of Sri R.M. Das, Standing Council, Dimasa. Full stop. Sri Bokolial, you are there? State Council, Bokolial, State Council, as well as Sri Gogoi, the Learned Standing Council, Finance are also present. Para? In view of the above, matter is adjourned to be listed after 2 weeks. Please inform Mr. Talukdar if he is there. Yes, next. Timing is it? 27 education. What I say education? Madam Terangpi? Okay. Heard Sri S. Salim, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Para? On the prayer of Sri H. Terangpi, Learned Standing Council, Secondary Education Department, further time of 3 weeks is granted.
Date may kindly repeat.
List on Yes, madam, tell us a date after 3 weeks. 1, 2, 3. We'll have it on 18th. 18 June.
Published, well.
Item 36 and 37.
Please, yeah. So I think the counters are to come in this matter. Notice was issued in September, but no responses have been received.
After that, was it listed or not?
It was on multiple occasions.
Okay. Who's filing? Who's for the respondents? Yeah, for the contesting respondents. Who's the contesting respondent, Mr. Das?
Contesting respondent, Your Honor, is the PF department.
File it. If you are the contesting party, your affidavit would be
And even the liquidator's response would be next.
Liquidator is represented by whom? Where is your affidavit? We'll grant some time, but matter is pending since 24. You file your affidavit, okay? Okay. Okay. Your deeders.
Please, Your
Heard three deeders learned counsel for the petitioners. Also heard Mr. Day for
5 and 6.
For Union of India. And standing counsel, Mr. Gogoi, standing counsel. Also heard Sri K. Gogoi learned CGC. Semicolon 3. Mr.
I have to respond with 3 looks.
Sri A. Kolita learned standing counsel. Industries and Commerce Department. D. Deca. For name 4. AIDC. 3 D. D. For the PF.
Yes, sir.
PF. And madam, what is your name? Who is 7? Liquidator.
Liquidate.
And Miss P. Sekia, learned counsel for the respondent number 7. Para. 3 D. Learned counsel for the PF has submitted that the affidavit has been prepared and sent for waiting. Full stop. Para. Miss Sekia, the learned counsel for the respondent number 7 has, however, informed that it was only on the last occasion. It was only after the last date when the matter was listed that extra copies have been served, and she accordingly prays for some time to file the affidavit. Para. Considering the above, the matter is adjourned by 3 weeks to enable filing of affidavit in opposition.
Your Honor, may consider fixing a date.
We'll give a date. Tell us a date. Placed on 20th of June.
Yes.
20.
Applied.
This June. File your affidavit. They say kya both of you. Item 33 and 34. BTC, Mr. Chaudhary.
Lordship, here I have not received any up to date instructions. Some payments are going on. Making payments.
Okay. Heard. Miss A. Buzarbura, learned counsel for the petitioner. Separate order, leave. Para. Petitioner who submits that the writ petition has been filed with certain grievance of non-payment of contractual bills. Para. Sri B. Chaudhary, learned standing counsel. BTC has, however, informed that as per instructions received, the process of making payments is going on, and he prays for some time to obtain further instructions. Para. In view of the above, matter is adjourned by 3 weeks to enable the learned standing counsel BTC to obtain up-to-date instructions.
Did not receive any.
You have not received?
No, not.
Okay. Okay. Adjournment year ago. Ms. Buzarbura, the learned counsel for the petitioner, has, however, submitted that as per instructions received by her, no payment of any kind has been received by her client. Separate order, but asset cover in view of the up-to-date. Madam, here for whom? Same.
Same.
Then it would really keep, huh? Botakur on behalf of 3P9.
After 2 weeks, not 3 weeks, but they had already waited for.
2 weeks, can you get the instructions?
Lordship, let it be 2 weeks because
Okay,
if
okay.
not, since he has expressed that.
Okay. Item 38. আমি 36 or 37 একেলগে আছে হা হলে এটাই অর্ডাৰ মাৰিব with yes Mr. Das, your matter 36 did us. There were two matters. Which matter?
Same order.
Same order.
Same order. They're both connected matters.
Okay.
Just the union that.
And okay. Yes.
Yep.
None appears for the petitioner on call. The same order, Imatra Marisira, Dima Hasar. What was the earlier order, madam?
Notice first.
No. Just now we had passed an order.
Yes.
35. Item 35. Same order.
38 and 40 are similar matter.
38. 38 we have just passed the order. 40 also. Yes, 40. Same. Same council not appearing. Why? Yes, next. 39. 40 you will do. Item 39. 39.
Wait, please, your lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, similar nature matters are fixed on 4th of June, lordship. May be taken up together, lordship.
In this matter, a meeting was held on 17/4/2025.
Meeting for?
17
Meeting for what?
Meeting the payment of.
For some, there is some payment issue.
Yes,
You had held a meeting. So what was the outcome of the meeting?
the payment we paid in 4/5 installment. Payment process has not been started.
But he says on 4th some matters are fixed.
May be taken up on 4th of June, 4th of June, lordship.
Okay. The learned counsel for the petitioner has submitted that similar matters are slated to be listed on 4th of June, 4/6/2025. Full stop. Para, Ms. D. Jane, learned counsel appearing for this Water Resource Department.
No, your ASC.
ASCC means?
ASC.
Or some ASTC.
Yes.
From ASTC has submitted that in the meantime, a meeting was held to make payments by installment. Full stop. However, the said process of payment is yet to commence.
Yes.
You are for any instruction, anything? No. Ms. MD Bora, then standing counsel transport department is present. Para. In view of the above, list on 4th.
Yes.
4/6 along with
writ petition 2197.
Along with the other writ petitions, the lead case being 21 and lead case number, along with other writ petitions, including WPC 2197 of
17.
17.
And 2049 of 17.
That are like 21977.
This is the old pending matter. Yes, your Honor.
Okay, you can make a prayer to have it separate. Okay?
Lordship, yeah. Maybe listed on 4th of June. Will
No, don't say along on 4th. Don't along with Nepal.
Lord.
On 4th.
Oblige, Lord.
41. Yes, 41. 41, yes. What is it?
The paid correspondent number 4 and 5 letters with tender their lordship. Almost 90% of the work has been completed at lordship. And
None appears for the petitioner on call, whereas Miss Terangpi Leonard,
correspondent number 4 and 5
4 and 5.
director. Correspondent number 4 and 5.
Who are 4 and 5?
The managing director, your lord.
Of?
Assam Hills.
Oh, as one of 4 and 5 is present. You, madam, you are for also. Our present storage for 2 and 3. M. Chetia for the state council, for state council. In view of the above, and in the interest of justice, matter is adjourned by 2 weeks.
I had 3 matters. I was in court number 10.
Which, yes, you are not present. Matters are called upon. You should have somebody to, we don't mind granting an adjournment, that somebody has to be present. There are 3-4 councils named. None is present. What to do?
One went to Vishnu Devi Lordship.
You may go to Kanyakumari, you may go to Vishnu Devi. That's not our concern.
I'm
You
sorry.
should have somebody. There are many friends in the bar. You should have instructed somebody. We passed orders after 2 weeks. We'll try to see that your non-presence is not recorded. Let us see. Sabasan Tripari. It's present.
42.
You have not received.
Yeah.
What is the matter?
They have challenged the one
Mr.
notification
Chaudhary?
by the central government, Ministry of.
What is the matter? Mr. Chaudhary, what is the matter?
No, this is basically a matter where a notification has imposed some restrictions on payment of interest subsidy, and that notification.
You are the beneficiary.
Yes.
Because of this notification, it will affect you.
Yes, and that
in getting the benefits.
Yes. And
okay, you Mr.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I think their role would be crucial. Okay.
Well, look, that is another matter, so that may be listed together. Same matter.
Heard Sri B.D. Chaudhary, learned counsel for the petitioner. Full stop. Also heard Sri K. Gogoi, learned CGC, and Sri A. Kolita, learned standing counsel. For Industries and Commerce Department. Para. Sri Gogoi, the learned CGC, has however informed that necessary instructions have been received. Oh, that though the instructions have been sought for, those are yet to be received. Full stop. He accordingly prays for and granted 4 weeks time to file the affidavit. Full stop. List on. We give a date. Earlier occasion also time was granted. List on. We'll have it on 24th of June. 24th June.
Well, here but I did 2 weeks. I have already prepared the affidavit, sent it. Some verification is required, but actually allowed.
Hard, yes. Hard Sri Didas, learned counsel for the petitioners. Full stop. Also heard Sri Nath, the learned senior government advocate, as well as Sri Bhattacharya, GPS Bhattacharya, learned CGC. Full stop. The counsel for the respondents pray for and are granted further 3 weeks time to file the affidavit in opposition. List on. We give a date.
20th.
Yes, 26.
Item 56, please.
Supply আছে নে?
This is your
Yes, madam, what is this? $20 matter. Yes.
The matter is regarding non-payment inspector fee. Your
Which
lordship.
department?
Copy.
Yes, what is your instruction?
Yeah.
Karbi Anglong Terangpi was there.
Because there. After some time.
Yes, try to call her. I think she'll be around somewhere. After a while. Okay. I see the one for you.
Praise the Lord. Page number 8 and 9 is the operative part regarding fulfillment of the amount, admitted amount, my lord.
Yes, who is for the respondents? K. Quor S. Dutta.
My lord.
Yes.
My lord, I have already filed one affidavit, my lord. So, that is
What is the non-compliance about?
My lord, non-payment of the, my lord, materials, bill of the materials supplied for MG and Rega, my lord. Order of 23.
What was the direction?
20, my lord.
What was the direction of the court?
Direction to, my lord,
Verify and pay.
verifying, after verifying.
What has they done?
Verifying part was pending, my lord.
Done or not?
Last
my lord, initially it was verified, my lord. Thereafter, we have filed one affidavit. But now, I think on the last date, my lord, Honorable Court has directed to submit proper verification, my lord. Now we have directed again, my lord, the District Commissioner for re-verification with, my lord, everything, my lord. So we need some more time, my lord. We have 2025. We have requested, my lord, to the District Commissioner to re-verify, my lord. Sometime may be done.
My lord, may I pray for filing a affidavit by the present incumbent commissioner, my lord, along with the, my lord, report, my lord.
After verification, we can file, my lord.
Heard Sri M.J. Kadir, learned counsel for the petitioner. Full stop. Also heard Sri S. Datta, learned counsel for the respondent. Full stop. Pursuant to the. Now, in continuation of the submissions made by his colleague on 10/4/2025, the learned counsel Sri Datta has submitted that the matter regarding verification is undergoing.
Yes.
Undergoing. And he prays for some more time to obtain the instruction, to obtain the up-to-date instructions after completion of such verification. Full stop, para. We give a date.
Yes.
Yes, tell us. Accordingly, matter is adjourned to be listed on.
My lord, 4 weeks time may be done.
Not 4 weeks.
Because the Deputy Commissioner has to.
To be listed on, okay, to be listed on. For verification, you don't need one year's time, not 4 weeks.
Verification of record.
Listed on 1, 2, 3 on 28, 26, 28th of June.
My lord,
On that
I have to
date,
submit one thing,
bring
my
the
lord.
instructions.
The respondent, my lord, here, my lord, he already transferred to the and joined as Deputy Commissioner Durhat, man. Since last year itself. They may.
At this stage, yes, Mr. Kadir, you need to implead the present incumbent.
Yes, madam, impeded, my lord.
Impleaded?
Yes, madam, impeded.
When?
No, already impeded.
He already implemented.
Done.
Yes. So, my lord, may I pray for submission the affidavit along with the documents, my lord, petition report, that we can go, my lord.
Let us see, we want compliance of the order of this court, whether affidavit is filed or not. That is secondary. If you comply with the report,
My lord,
comply with the order. Yes, next.
My lord.
46. Yes, Mr. Mahanta.
This case, Lordship, I have filed a review petition for.
Your case was not considered.
Lordship, my case was not be clear. My case, Lordship, Lordship says we go to 53, page number 50.
53. Yes,
Paragraph number 48, Lordship.
yes,
The prohibiting change of rules of the game after the game has begun.
yes.
As indicated, is also presently pending congestion before a larger bench in the Honorable Supreme Court as per and so. Since there is no delegation of the law by the larger bench till date, this court would normally follow the existing law. This court is of the opinion that due to law regarding the aforesaid issues generally in nature, it is still the burden of the petitioner to prima facie establish that this change is going to be cause prejudice to them. The court is also has a corresponding duty to examine what is the nature of the change ought to be brought, and simply by these different rules of the case cannot be changed. This court cannot be persuaded. Now, constitution based judgment has come.
Yes.
Now, Lordship, what has
This
been
Prakash has been decided.
decided by judgment?
Yes.
What has been noticed by this court, the present case is that, though admittedly, there is a change in the marking pattern from the office memorandum existing at the time of publication of the advertisement and the new office memorandum, which came in the operation at the time of the interview. This change is only reduction, doing it with the marks to be given in the viva voce. This is important. The court finds force in the submission made by the departmental counsel that the first change has been brought to the emotive process of the bias and about him and to make the selection process more transparent and fair. Court is of the view that apart from the fact, no prejudice whatever would be suffered by the petition. But department that after that I have filed appeal. Lordship. During the appeal state, I argued the matter that my affidavit has not been concerned because I was prejudiced. There was lot of petitioners, Lordship, but affidavit was filed, Lordship, wholly by stating that viva voce has been changed. Not the viva voce, Lordship. All the marks has been changed. Therefore, I have been prejudiced. Due to change of their marking.
Where was it pleaded before in the first round of litigation, in the affidavit?
In the affidavit, Lordship. In the affidavit, Lordship, affidavit has been filed. How to change mark has been.
In the original written
Original. I have filed, Lordship, numerically I have given, Lordship.
Affidavit dated?
Affidavit, Lordship. But Lordship, at that time, if we are going to the affidavit, Lordship, at that time, 11 records was not there. I got after RTI, Lordship, that my mark is, at that time I have filed a general affidavit. All the incident, it will be changed the mark, Lordship. After that, I have found that my mark has been changed. How this changed? I have argued before this honorable by Director of Higher Education has been asked to file affidavit in this regard. Mark has been originally changed or not. In this regard, they have filed affidavit in this petition. I have an act in the writ appeal. In the writ appeal, Lordship, if your Lordship goes to the page number, Lordship, their affidavit, Lordship.
Where is the order of the writ appellate court?
Writ appellate court, Lordship. '77.
77. Yes. And then you had simply withdrawn the writ petition, a writ appeal, and said that you would file a review.
I have been asked, yes,
That
I will file review, Lordship. I will point out because Lordship, that had been not pointed out before the Lordship because record was not there. This is also my fault also. Because at that time, okay, record was there, Lordship had dealt with, because another mark has been counted out. Planet Council PD, sorry, he has pointed out his mark. I could not point it on my mark. That is my fault, I admitted. Therefore, Lordship, kindly see how mark has been changed. Just by inform for this particular section. So there is a this is the page of game or sort of game start. Basically, in this case, Lordship, also advertisement is to that particular college no appointment was done. After that, also another advertisement is to Lordship, yes, but in that particular advertisement, we just report is on yes, I have said the matter, Lordship, because Lordship.
No, even if you allow the review, what consequence will it have?
My brother is a college student. He is already abandoned. After that also, one interview was held
And he used to participate that party.
Lordship, therefore, I have without participate, how can challenge, Lordship? I participate and present before the court has stayed the matter.
No, in that matter, which was the subject matter of the writ petition,
Lordship.
can we reopen this when the advertisement, the process was
Yes,
abandoned?
Lordship, that has been abandoned, Lord. That has been Lordship stayed. No appointment, Lordship.
No, this subsequent has been stayed.
Yes, yes.
Not the process which we
Yes,
were.
yes.
Same.
Same. But yes, I follow the thought. And Lordship, after this, Lordship, affidavit, Lordship.
That particular advertisement, Lordship, just appointment was not done. Accordingly, another advertisement issued, Lord.
Another advertisement.
Another
That is the
advertisement.
subject matter of the second.
Same post, Lordship.
Push this
Same
step.
post,
There is
that
no
is-
difficulty. Push this step.
Then how do you maintain
And
this
otherwise,
review?
in other colleges, Lordship, as per that.
How do you maintain this review?
Lordship, therefore, because all of the Lordship directive education, Lordship. Because if Lordship says that how can maintainable, Lordship, at that time, Lordship, I appear before this court, Lordship, that I argue that there is a retable pending, and as much as this advertised cannot go, because the office memorandum which they are going to be supposed to be interviewed, that is not correct. That should be set aside. And division bench also upheld the matter. Yes, no. You can advertise and you can appoint another by
Doctor, that is the subject matter of a different writ petition. You
no, same post, Lordship.
Same post, same different writ petition.
Different writ petition.
You argue on the writ petition.
Push this same 3 round of advertisement is issued, Lord. First,
No,
he-
sir, not
he-
The advertisement, which was the subject matter of this writ petition, that has come to a conclusion that they have abandoned it.
Lord, on
The decision to abandon it is also not the subject matter of challenge. It is only the process which was going on after the advertisement, which was the subject matter of challenge dismissed. Now, by the subsequent development, that the process was abandoned, another advertisement was issued. Then how will this writ petition be still
yes, Lordship.
alive?
Before indeed that writ petition, Lordship, I have stated that there is a retable pending, Lordship. All these arguments is there, all the pleading is there, Lordship.
You argue on the second writ petition.
But if Lordship, it is not allowed, Lordship, and then Lordship, it will, what happen, Lordship, after this advertisement, it
Mr.
will be,
Mahanta, why don't you see it from a practical view? Suppose you allow this review.
Lordship.
This allowing of this review will not open the first advertisement. That has also been concluded. Already been concluded.
then, Lordship,
Then they have had the second advertisement.
This second advertisement has been
advertisement,
infrastructure, Lordship.
third advertisement, Lord.
Infractions by what? Which order?
By Lordship, after third advertisement, Lordship, second advertisement, Lordship, I have come to this court says that you don't proceed with the case, Lordship advertisement. Then, Lordship, against this judgment, I go to before the division bench. Division bench says, yes, you can't exercise this advertisement by the new OM, Lordship. That means the advertisement, they can't issue the advertisement. The division bench just recently says,
Mr. Mahanta, you are arguing on a review petition.
Lordship.
These are all subsequent developments.
Lordship, I am asking to review, to allow the review. Lordship, I am not asking. Then why the next advertisement? If I will proceed, Lordship, that case be another matter. My concern is to allow the review, Lordship. If there is something
You
wrong,
make out a case for allowing the review.
I
We'll
point
allow.
out, I point out two things, Lord.
You make out a case for allowing the review
Lordship.
under order 47.
Lordship.
Lordship,
What are the
Lordship.
error apparent?
Lordship, if Lordship dismiss my review, I am no objection.
No, you make out a case for allowing the review.
Lordship.
Yes.
Lordship, before the tax, I point out two things. The advertisement, Lordship, 8/9/2020, which was the subject matter here, Lord. In that particular advertisement, one correspondence was detected. It was not joined. So it was abandoned. After that, again, Lordship, on 37/22, another advertisement was issued. In that advertisement also, Lordship, one Anupam Sodhi was selected. He was also not joined. That was also abandoned. Lord. After that, third advertisement is.
Third advertisement
all
not issued,
advertisement,
Lordship.
he was participated.
Lordship, he is saying that third advertisement is. Where is the third advertisement? Lordship, let the produce, Lordship. There is no third advertisement.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And then, Lordship, I am if there is a third advertisement, I am challenging the honor.
Then, Lordship, the candidate which was selected the second advertisement.
Mr. Mahanta, if you are aware of this development and still pressing the review, you are wasting your time, your court's time.
No, Lordship. If Lordship, 1 minute, Lordship. If this third advertisement has been issuing that after the staying order, Lordship, then I have no case. I am with it. But no third advertisement. Second advertisement is stayed by this court. They know you can't proceed with this case.
It was selected, it's not done.
Who you bring the instructions, we'll have it tomorrow or day after. What if the
Tomorrow.
Have you got the other developments? The details of the subsequent advertisements?
I will.
Okay, day after tomorrow.
Yes.
But if those
This is in their
developments are
affidavit,
still pressing, you are doing it at your own peril.
Lordship. I will.
You may also invite heavy cost upon you.
It is not the case that Lordship, in all the subsequent advertisement, yes, participated.
Yes, you will definitely entertain a review if you,
Lordship,
it serves some practical purpose.
Lordship, Lordship may record my submission. If there is a third advertisement, I will do
We are
it.
not saying anything. We are just simply adjourning the matter for day after tomorrow. Okay. Heard Sri D. Mohanto, learned counsel for the applicant. Also heard Sri K. Gogoi. You appear as what?
Standing counsel, higher education department.
Standing counsel, higher education department, and Mr. Borua for A. Borua for respondent number 3. Full stop. The learned counsel for the respondents have, however, informed that there are many subsequent developments, including publication, including initiation of subsequent recruitment process, and thereby the present review petition has become infructuous. Full stop. The aforesaid submission is, however, opposed by Sri Mohanto. Para. Be that as it may, on the prayer of the learned counsel for the respondents, the matter is adjourned to Thursday. We'll have Thursday to enable them to have the complete instructions. Thursday, give the date. 29. 29. Okay.
Well,
56 time. Mr. Chutia, for there's something?
Lordship, on the last day, the directive to obtain written instruction regarding the payment of the amount. The 2020 regarding
As to the balance amount paid, some amount has been paid, madam, to you? Some amount has been paid.
1 lakh was paid. Thereafter, 50,000 was paid. They have admitted an amount of 24 lakhs. If Lordship peruses the audit fee.
24 lakhs is your due. And 154 was paid, and thereafter another 50.
50 lot.
That means around 2 lakhs paid. That means around 22 lakhs are still pending.
Pending
Yes.
lot.
Yes, what do you say?
that within this financial year, my lord, amount to be paid.
Amount is pending since long.
My lord, but at this moment, my lord, there is no budgetary provision is there. So some amount will be paid, my lord.
Current financial year means
My lord, March
26. 1 year.
So lordship may pass through court. Within my lord, what is my lord? In the generally my lord, autonomous council budget are getting in October and March. So next budget will budgeted provisions should come in October. So at least my lord till October much. Next budget allocation will come on October.
If Lordship takes up the order.
But madam, you cannot overcome Tamsir. You have to overcome Tamsir Ali.
Lordship, if Lordship takes up the order P9 2024, here they have stated that their payment will be made by January 2025. The entire pay. That was a submission made on P9 2020.
No, correct. Heard Miss A. Talukdar, learned counsel for the petitioner, as well as Sri J. Chutia, learned standing counsel, KAAC. Para, the matter pertains to a claim for payment of contractual dues, which has been quantified at rupees 24,01,967 slash dash, full stop. Para. From the materials available on record and from the instructions which have been recorded in various orders of this court, it appears that there is no dispute to the aforesaid claim, and the only dispute and the only issue was regarding availability of funds. Full stop. It also appears that in the meantime, payments of rupees 1,54,440 and 50,000 have been made on 6/12/2024 and 19/2/2025. Para. Ms. Talukdar, the learned counsel, has drawn the attention of this court to the order dated 3/9/2024, in which the submission of the learned counsel, Sri Chutia, for the KAC has been recorded, as per which the payment was to be cleared by December 2024. Full stop. For ready reference, the aforesaid order dated 3/9/2024 is extracted herein below. Court order, 3/9. Para. Sri Chutia, the learned counsel, has placed before this court written instructions dated 25/5/2025, as per which there is no allocated funds and necessary arrangements are being made to release a part payment within the current financial year. Full stop. The aforesaid instruction is not only vague, but is contrary to the earlier instructions recorded on 3/9/2024. Full stop. The council cannot be allowed to change their position from time to time, more so when the amount in question has been admitted.
The full payment shall be made as and when sufficient funds become available within the financial year. This is there, madam.
Yes.
That within this financial year, full payment will be made. First line, madam.
It has further been stated that the full payment shall be made as and when sufficient funds become available within the financial year. That's what it will have exact type of. The financial year is from April 2025, which would end in March 2026, and therefore the instructions are not clear at all. Full stop. Para. The council, being a part of the state, cannot take a stand of the present nature, citing lack of funds. Full stop. When the liability is admitted and assurance made before this court to clear the same by December 2024, there would be no occasion to grant time, that too for an indefinite period, which may extend to March 2026. Full stop. Para. In view of the above, this writ petition is disposed of by directing the council to release the admitted amount of contractual bills within a period of 2 months, which would end on
31st October, but it will come by that. September, on the 30th September.
on
Doctor, keep the matter pending.
on
otherwise-
30th of July, full stop. By 30th of July, full stop.
The matter.
Not pending, not pending.
That's
47 to 49.
After a long battle, we have obtained an order in our favor in respect of contractual matter as much as release of earnest money.
Item number?
Page 17.
Item number?
47 to 49. It is similar matter.
Okay, okay. Yes, yes.
Well,
It's a-
page 70, there are twofold action. Just look for a moment. Page 70.
70.
17, 17.
17.
Property part of the order.
Yes.
My lord, the second from bottom, second paragraph, as such the cancellation order dated 28/8/2019 totally illegal, null and void. Resultantly, the cancellation order dated 28/8/2019 set aside and consequently the earnest money deposited by the petitioner against the subject work be released forthwith as per law. This is the first direction. Second, so far my that the claim is concerned, accordingly it is hereby
Yes.
directed
Where-
that the
where- where-
respondent
where
authority
this?
shall.
We have read this. To verify and pay, yes.
Okay, I'm appearing item number 48 for your lordship. As far as my instruction, this EMD money has been released, your lordship. It's released on 14/5/2025. Listen.
Yes, Mr. Sir.
I don't have a copy.
And
regarding the
now the issue is that there is no bill pending against the work done by the petitioner. Has not submitted any bill at the divisional court. That's the Senate department. May not be able to present any bill, your
You
lordship.
file an affidavit.
I'll file an affidavit.
Lordship, can it be done this way? My lord, they are saying that the bill has not been submitted. We have all the bill. If suppose they give us a hearing, because we earlier also made a representation to give us a hearing, so that we can.
Let him put this on affidavit. Heard Sri S. Chamari Adjournment Council for the petitioner. In these, all cases are similar.
My lord, 3 cases, and Lordship may also take to another cases, 437, 438.
For the petitioner in these cases. Full stop para. Sri Gogoi R.R. Gogoi Learned Council for the respondent number.
Respondent number 3 in item number 48.
Respondent number 3 in con case now 445 of 2024 has however submitted that so far as the aspect of release of EMD is concerned, the same has been done on 14/5/2025. Full stop. He has also submitted that no bills of the petitioner is pending in so far as the division, the said division is concerned. Full stop. Let the aforesaid instructions be put on record by way of an affidavit. Full stop.
May I get a copy of that earnest money, my lord? My lord.
I took bunch of on record.
Okay, we'll put on record. We have already given the details.
But there's a small your lordship. The present incumbent not with the part filed their affidavit with present incumbent party or the executive became. The earlier has been transferred to other. The present has come because otherwise the success. It's not made.
Contempt case, how can somebody else file affidavit?
My lord, so far, my lord,
It is not a department will represent by some other officer.
But present incumbent made a part.
No, last week in put on record.
Chief engineer is there, my lord. First,
Chief engineer, is he a party here?
Yes, ma'am. He is also the contempt number. My lord, they are coming and going, my lord, but so far the earlier respondent, key
I'm for
person
the
is there, my
respondent
lord.
three, your lord.
And my lord, he is only responding item number 48. ma'am.
48 as new incumbent has come.
So far 47.
No, no, he has also informed. Tara good last line, huh? Final. He has also informed that the earlier incumbent, who is a party, who is the respondent number 3, who has been added as respondent number 3, has been replaced by a new incumbent, and therefore it is difficult to file an affidavit on the subsequent matters. Full stop. Sri Chamaria, the learned counsel, may file necessary impleadment application so far as contempt petition 445 of 2024 is concerned. Full stop. However, the details otherwise may detailed instructions may otherwise be received by Sri Gogoi, which for perusal of this court.
Lordship,
List along with contempt case number
437 2024 and 438 2020. That may be taken.
Yes.
First, may I get a copy, my lord? My client is, my lord, little bit worried about that. A copy, my lord, we will protest it and return it.
List after 3 weeks. Yes. Next.
Public.
50.
Non-compliance of the order dated 22/5/2024. And in fact, this order has been passed in consensus with the
Yes.
respondent authority.
Complied with.
Compliant. That's the under.
Okay.
One is
Both of you are appearing.
right.
You are for one.
Yes.
Okay, with their comply.
Yes,
process.
my lord.
Heard Sri R. Islam learned counsel for the petitioner. Full stop. Para. Pursuant to the order dated 28/2/2025, whereby notice was issued, comma, Sri R. Datta,
Yes.
S. Datta, learned counsel, as well as Sri D. Nath, learned counsel, are present respectively for respondent numbers 1 and 2. 1 and 2. And submit, yes, not okay, submit, that the process is on for compliance of the order in question. Full stop. They accordingly pray for and are granted 4 weeks time to obtain the up-to-date instructions regarding such compliance. List on 1, 2, 3, 4. On 23rd of June.
Public.
Matab.
Like this. (51 to 53).
Non-payment of contractual expense of
You have appeared.
services.
All the respondents have appeared. Madam Bora, you are for whom? Shall you have for? 1, 2, 3. There are 3 respondents. Here, what are your responses?
We are filing.
Here for the finance department, the officer of the finance department. And madam for?
I'm for
Urban.
urban.
Officer of the urban water. Okay. Now you are entitled for an opportunity to so cause you file your affidavit.
Yes.
And in the meantime, these matters you should rather filing of affidavit as important, but more important is compliance.
And the payment.
You take steps for compliance. Okay. Heard. Mr. Sharma, where is your name?
I'm not on.
Heard Sri
HK.
H.K. Sharma, learned counsel, appearing on instruction of his senior Sri G.N. Sahewala for these matters, who has submitted that notices were issued on 3/3/2025. All matters 3/3 notices, huh? X order. Full stop. Today, Miss
Temporal.
M. Bora.
Correct.
No, you're also there.
Oh, sorry, Lordship.
You are there, Miss M. Bora, learned counsel. for the respondent was 1 and 3, and Sri H. Chaliha, learned counsel for the respondent number 2, are present. Full stop. Both the learned counsel for the respondents pray for and are granted 3 weeks time to file affidavit in opposition. Full stop. List after 3 weeks.
54.
Yes, miss.
Yes, your lordship. Meta parties on payment of contracted bill.
You paid, filed the affidavit.
They have filed the affidavit, and in the affidavit, out of the total amount during the pendency of this petition, some amounts were paid and the remaining left. Similarly, with regard to the similar circumstance, there was another pending of petitioner, which was disposed of that by the.
Have a look.
I think very.
Have a look. You,
I was thinking. But not a president.
No, chairman. Only because
Chairman.
the assumption of the chairman who is not willing to pay the bill, and even the RTI executive officer has also stated, since the chairman has not signed the bill, we are unable to pay the bill. And after receiving the notice of the chairman has not appeared.
yes, what do you say? Same order can be passed.
Same order.
You make the corrections, we'll
Yes,
pass the same
yes.
order. Okay, make the corrections.
And if they are for the respondent 1, except for my lord,
I will make, can I make?
Who's for? Who is for?
for my chairman, my lord.
No, not for 3. The 2 is the chairman, 2 is not appeared. 2 is the chairman.
Even here, he was 2.
Yeah.
He'll
I'll
be
go to
appearing for, and what about the president is a party here?
President is the party, no, they are not appearing services deemed company. Where as per office note, you are not P 2020. That was it. But upon P 2025, the services deemed company. But not.
I have heard the learned counsel for the parties. V. Bora also heard. You make the correction in the first. I'll make the correction. Heard Miss G. Borua as Gohai Borua. Gohai Borua Learned Council also heard. Sri M. Chetia Learned Council.
1
for
PN 5.
Learned State Council who appears for respondent numbers are 1, 3, and 5. What about the others?
They have not appeared services deemed company.
The other respondents have not appeared in spite 2 words, huh? Service being complete. Okay. Okay, next, you make the corrections here, okay?
Yeah, fine.
You make this in this order. Rest we'll see. Order, this was, you make in this, and both of you
Yes.
make the corrections.
Fine.
And there should not be any discrepancy with the figures,
Yes.
amounts. Okay. You make in this.
Yes.
इसी का correction होगा.
Okay.
55.
Yes, I for
I for condoning the delay, preparing the review.
read petition.
Read petition.
I may not have been necessary. You could have filed
Well,
in-
I thought necessary,
in the review application. You could have given an explanation. We seek for explanation.
but I have gone through the IA. Now it has come the actual code. What will be? Yes, but review petition the order dated 9/12/2022. Passed in WPC number 733-109. When I have gone through the IA, now it has revealed that after the lordship order, he had preferred a writ
Writ appeal.
for interest, and that was detailed order was passed, ultimately withdrawing. That is enacted in the act. And how can they, after that withdrawal, it has become after it has withdrawn, how can he file a now a writ? First, kindly see the act. I am. That was not there in the review petition.
It was not there.
That was after going to the. This is order dated 30/10/2020.
Mr. Fukan, you are in a fix now. Difficult position.
Various representation were filed
That
for-
review, the second writ petition was disposed, withdrawn.
No, after detailed order, because time to dismiss. Last line is stated as dismissed as withdrawn. Page number 16 on. Detailed order was passed, making it that the lordship order in the person earlier found in that the order dated 9/12/2020 is absolute. It had dated finally.
And no liberty is granted.
No liberty.
May not be a fit case.
Since the interest have not been paid,
That
part is left out.
that
by the court.
the withdrawal of your writ petition, second writ petition, dismissal and withdrawal will operate against you. Will operate against you. And we have just had a glance of the discussion made by the court in the second order that the act also does not permit for payment of interest. Whether that observation has attained finality or not, that's a different aspect because you've withdrawn. But once you withdraw, you should have taken liberty either to seek a review or whatever. But the observation are part of the records.
I paid for, but I was not allowed.
Difficult. ऐसे एक ही order, huh? Review IA sub, huh? The review petition 224/2025 being intrinsically connected with the IA 1466 of 2025 together and are being disposed of by this common order. Full stop. I have heard three B. Fukan Learned Counsel for the applicants. More than one.
No, one.
Applicants do this. Proprietor is also there.
Right.
As well as Sri S. Bora, Learned Standing Counsel for all the respondents. Para. The review has been sought for with regard to
Page number 20.
with regard to a judge an order dated 9/12/2022 passed by this court in WPC 7331 of 2019. By the aforesaid order, while this court had directed the respondents to make payment of the contractual dues to the petitioner, there was no direction for payment of interest. Full stop. Though it is the case of the petitioner that the amount of rupees 1,56,392 was received by him, no amount on the head of interest has been paid, which was also left out by this court, and accordingly, the review has been filed. Full stop. Para. During the when the review application had come up for consideration on 30/4/2025, Sri Fukan, the Learned Counsel, had informed that an IA was filed along with the review, which was not listed, and accordingly, the aforesaid IA, which is IA 1466 of 2025, has been listed today along with the review petition. Full stop. Para. Both the application for review and the grounds taken and the reasons cited in the IA for delay in preferring the review have been considered, full stop. Though the aspect, though in a writ proceeding, there is no strict application of the Limitation Act 1963, the aspect of latches would still be there, full stop. In this connection, comma, it would be beneficial to refer upon the decision of the Constitution Bench of the Honorable Supreme Court in the case of Bhailal Bhai versus State of Madhya Pradesh, reported in so-and-so, wherein the following observations have been made. Para. It is in this context that the delay was sought to be explained, which was not required, which can be done by having sufficient explanation in the review application, and no separate IA is mandatory. Full stop. Para. Be that as it may, comma, certain grounds have been assigned for explaining the delay. Para. Sri Bora, the learned counsel for the respondent, has, however, submitted that from the enclosures to the IA, it would appear that the same petitioners had subsequently filed WPC 5536 of 2024, praying for interest on the aforesaid amount. Full stop. The said writ petition was, however, disposed of on 30/10/2024 as the on withdrawal. Full stop. He has, however, submitted that from a reading of the order, it would appear that elaborate discussions were made by the learned court, and when the writ petition was about to be dismissed, comma, the same was withdrawn. Full stop. Para. The aforesaid fact has been fairly considered by Sri Fukan, the learned counsel for the applicant, who have, however, submitted that the aspect of entitlement for interest has not been adjudicated. Full stop. Para. This court has given its thoughtful consideration to the rival contentions. Para. A bare reading of the order dated 30/10/2024 would show that not only the earlier writ petition 7731/2019 and the order passed thereon dated 9/12/2022 were considered, comma, the learned single judge had also discussed the provisions of the Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise Development Act 2006, more specifically sections 15, 16 and 17 of the Act, and had come to a tentative finding that the petition was not maintainable. Full stop. This court has also noticed that the subsequent WPC 5536 of 2024, which was disposed of in a withdrawal, comma, no liberty was sought for to adjudicate this matter, adjudicate the said issue. Para. apart from the contours to be followed by a review court, this court is of the opinion that the aspect was specifically raised in the subsequent writ petition, which was withdrawn, which was dismissed or withdrawn without any liberty, full stop. In view of the aforesaid facts and circumstances, comma, this court is of the opinion that filing of a review after such an order would not be maintainable, full stop. This court has also noticed that in the review application, which was instituted in the year 2025, there was no reference at all of the order dated 30/10/2024, which would also indicate that the applicant was not candid in disclosure of all the relevant facts. Para, in view of the above, comma, this court has no other alternative but to dismiss this application, which is accordingly done. Full stop. Review application as well as the IA stand accordingly dismissed.
But it's the freezing of the account, my lord.
Freezing of account.
My.
Yes. Madam,
First, he is
you are
actively for the ICI bank.
For ICICI Bank,
okay.
we have acted upon complaints which is from cyber protection of Mumbai. One is cyber protection character.
Okay. What was the complaint?
Is the account. There is a fraudulent the account.
I can go to your lordship, my lord. First is, my lord, page, my lord, 21.
You have filed affidavit. You filed your affidavit. Who has filed affidavit?
My lord, he is not need to file, my lord, because the account has been seized at the instance of the crime branch. TN code.
Yes, crime branch is there.
My,
Yes, who is for the crime branch?
my here not appearing, my lord, from the state of Maharashtra and state of Kerala, my lord.
Served.
Yes, my lord, copy has been served, my lord. After that, they have sent a letter, my lord. That's why I want to point out to your lordship. First is the allegation, though that 2,15,000 amount has came to my account, my lord. But that I have received from my customer, one atta mill. I have annexed the statement, my lord, ledger statement. Bank statement is there, my lord, page 18.
No, but 3 and 4 have been served.
My,
By
I
which
have
order?
enclosed that one that I am still I am going to point out to your lordship. First is, my lord, page 20, my lord, relevant portion is I am receipt of 2,45,000, my lord.
No, no.
From-
First, let us see the aspect of service of notice. Huh?
Who said, my lord? I have enclosed the, my lord, tax statement is there, my lord. Office note, what is I do not know, my lord. I have enclosed the tax statement, my lord. Page, my lord, 39, 40 is regarding, my lord, Navi Mumbai, and 41 and 42 is regarding, my lord, Thrissur, Kerala. And, my lord, one letter has been received from them.
Just a minute, just a minute. But this notices you have served at Guwahati.
No, my. ICI Bank I have served on Guwahati, my lord.
And
On them, my lord, I have served for registered postal.
where it is not, there is no service report.
Well, I have enclosed, my lord, 41. Postal acknowledgement, page 41.
Of the affidavit.
I have supported by affidavit, my lord.
41.
My lord, 39 is regarding, my lord, service of report, service on, my lord,
Navi Mumbai, and 41 and 42 is regarding Thrissur.
There has to be a note by the Lozima court.
My lord, they have sent a letter, my lord.
Who has sent?
My Navi Mumbai.
Which page?
Page I am enclosing. I point out to your lordship. They have discussed on telephone. Thereafter, they have sent letter, my lord.
Page?
Page 48. This is issued from Navi Mumbai. May I read the matter?
Just a minute. You have directed to appear in person. May
My-
60th. Did you appear?
No, my lord. I have received in just one day before, my lord. So it was not possible.
So
Though
that
letter was
matter,
that, my lord,
matter is under an investigation.
my lord, not investigation, my lord. That was occurrence was took in 2024, my lord.
But
not
this
25.
letter, which you have annexed at page 48,
My lord, I will send. That is definitely, my lord. I have enclosed the transaction regarding the beauty enterprise. I am in receipt of only rupees 10 lakh from.
but if when the matter, this notice,
Earlier, I filed it petition, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, my lord, what thing, my lord? They have done it after 8 months without any disclosing anything, my lord.
but in view of this letter, how can
My
we
lord,
on the, today,
I submission for
without even hearing
my
them?
lord. Here, my lord, involved amount is 10 lakh, my lord. My
No,
amount is,
first you have to,
your
we have to-
resume,
no, first, Mr. We have to ensure that they have been served. You pass on the law
my submission will,
heard.
my lord, may I
Maheshwari.
submit, my lord?
No,
Because already, my lord,
without an order by the Lozima court on deemed service, we cannot proceed. Will not be proper.
my lord, I am sorry, my lord, since last 2 months, more than 2 months, my lord, my account has been blocked, man. At present, my lord, there are 3 crores, more than 3 crores is there. My lord, your lordship may block the some amount, my lord. I have no objection to that.
No, without
Keeping aside-
without serving the notice,
Well-
first day where you given an interim order.
My lord?
Where was any interim order given on the first day?
No.
So the position is also today.
My lord. I have, the matter has been listed on already 7 or 8 occasions.
Why, if no interim order was granted on the first day, 6th day, 7th day, today we cannot grant an
My
interim
lord, may I
order.
submit before lordship?
Now let the notice be issued,
My lord.
served.
Notice has already been served, my lord.
Where is the service report?
My lord, that I have registered post, my lord.
That it is not for us to adjudicate, Mr. Maheshwari. If you do not know the procedure, kindly learn the procedure.
I know the procedure, my
What is
lord.
the procedure?
Is there
Is there a Lozima court or not?
My lord, then maybe.
Why in your case, especially this court has to pass an order? Why shouldn't you follow? And when did you approach this court? Was it in 2022, 2020,
No,
2018?
I
You have
came to know-
approached in 2000 April,
I came to know
2025.
March, my lord.
Uh,
15th
then-
I came to know. I filed in.
We are in
15th
May.
my lord.
If no interim order was passed on the first day, how can
My
you
lord,
insist
on
upon
the
an
first
interim
day,
order?
because
today?
of the, my lord, honorable
So
court.
what is the change in the situation?
On the date, my lord, first day court said that to start the copy on the bank. I start.
Yes.
Thereafter, they did not appear on that day.
Now you say that bank is not the entity. We are mainly aggrieved with the cyber.
My
Now let them come.
my lord, they
This letter is prima facie
my lord,
against you.
I am ready, my lord. My
The letter is
my-
if this letter was something in your favor, matter would have been different. This page 68 or 48 which you have shown
my lord,
is a letter which is against you.
my lord, may I
Heard
submit one?
Sri A.K. Maheshwari Learned Counsel for the petitioner. Also heard your name?
Yes, Jasmine,
As Yasmin Learned Counsel for the bank.
for one.
Full stop. Do Sri Maheshwari, the Learned Counsel, has submitted that steps have been taken by registered post with AD to serve upon the respondent numbers
3 and 4.
3 and 4, and has also enclosed certain postal receipts.
Not my lord, postal act.
Enclosed track record, postal track, postal track
My
obtained from the postal department.
my
Comma. He has, and there is also a letter by the cyber police station, Navi Mumbai, from which it appears that the investigating authority had come to a prima facie satisfaction of the involvement of the account in fraudulent transaction and had also directed the petitioner or his designate to appear with documents on 16 May 2025. Full stop. The learned counsel has, however, informed that due to shortage of notice, shortage of time, such appearance could not be made. Full stop. Para. Be that as it may, the aspect of service of notice upon the responses 3 and 4 has to be ascertained, for which the matter is directed to be listed before the learned Lozima court, and the learned court would make specific orders on the aspect of service of notice. Full stop. List after such order is passed by the learned Lozima court.
May I present matter may be before the law to court at the earliest, my lord.
The aforesaid process may be done expeditiously.
Thank you, but
You ask your person to appear. There may not be.
My
There
lord,
may be
you
something
appear, my lord.
very serious.
My-
Because
my lord, I am ready to.
if there is nothing serious,
My
then
lord.
if this letter was something that
My
maybe
lord,
there
my
is, it is
question
by
to the lord is that
accident.
Amount has not come directly to me, my lord.
That is
Yes.
that is your
Maybe, yes.
explanation.
Right.
We perhaps cannot go into that merits.
Well,
except-
idea. My-
Okay.
my-